Picture the scene. One of the leaders of the French Revolution is taking a bath. A woman enters and stabs him in the chest, killing him. Wait, did that really happen? You'll find out as we explore 5 events that occurred on July 13th. In 1793, Royalist sympathizer Charlotte Corday fatally stabs outspoken revolutionary journalist Jean-Paul Marat in his bath. Marat suffers from a painful skin disease, which he alleviates by spending hours each day soaking in a tub. He routinely writes for his incendiary newspaper L'Ami du Peuple in the bath. It is not unusual for Marat to receive guests there as well. The 24-year-old Corday claims to have information vital to the revolution and, after being given an audience, pulls a knife from her corset and stabs Marat in the chest. Corday is executed by guillotine 4 days later, claiming that her reason for killing Marat was to bring peace to France. Her effort fails as the infamous Reign of Terror begins a few months later. Jacques-Louis David's painting of Marat's death becomes one of the enduring images of the French Revolution. David purposely portrays Marat similarly to artistic representations of the dead Christ, helping to elevate Marat to an almost divine status. In 1832, American explorer Henry Rowe Schoolcraft identifies Lake Itasca in Minnesota as the source of the Mississippi River, the second longest river in North America. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the Missouri River is 210 miles longer than the Mississippi. The Mississippi is, however, North America's largest river by volume. In 1863, the 4-day New York City draft riots begin in Lower Manhattan as working-class Irish immigrants, frustrated by new laws passed to draft men to fight in the American Civil War, begin violent protests. Many Irish and other working-class New Yorkers resent the fact that wealthy Americans can avert the draft by paying a $300 fee to hire a substitute. The violence devolves, in part, into a race riot against blacks, who are ineligible for the draft. U.S. President Abraham Lincoln actually diverts troops to New York City to help regain order. These same troops had just fought at the Battle of Gettysburg 10 days earlier. In 1943, a week after the start of German offensive Operation Citadel, Soviet forces launch a counterattack called the Battle of Prokhorovka, which some believe to be the largest tank battle in history. The number of tanks involved varies greatly from source to source, which is why it cannot definitively be proclaimed the largest. It is part of the larger Battle of Kursk, which becomes Hitler's final offensive on the Eastern Front in World War II, as the Allied invasion of Sicily forces him to divert troops to the Mediterranean. In 1985, Live Aid, an unprecedented benefit concert for Ethiopian famine relief, is staged simultaneously before 89,000 people in Philadelphia and 72,000 in London, along with a worldwide television broadcast to 1.9 billion people. That's 39% of the world's population. It is organized by Irishman Bob Geldof of the Boomtown Rats and Scotsman Midge Ure of Ultravox, who enlist more than 50 of the world's biggest music acts to perform. The two were also behind the charity song Do They Know It's Christmas the previous year. The London show in fact ends with Do They Know It's Christmas, while the Philadelphia show's last song is We Are the World. In the U.S., 3 hours of the concert air on ABC during prime time. During the day, however, MTV shows much of the event live. I was 10 years old at the time, and my family did not have cable. Fortunately, I was visiting my older sister Julianne at her home in San Diego for a couple of weeks that summer. She had MTV, and I was glued to the TV that day. Which of these events did you find most interesting? Let me know in the comments. Also, Don't forget to check out Today in History in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. There's a link in the description. I would also love it if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And you can see more great Mr. Lewis videos right over here. Thanks for watching.